What the fuck did you just say?
Alright, so this is the HSTV-L. This is an American Cold War project light tank, I guess. Not really an MBT, so I'll call it a light tank. And the idea came from, during the Cold War, the development of better and better heat shells and long rod darts, ATGM, stuff like that. They were getting better and better penetration, and it was becoming harder and harder to protect tanks with just armor. You know, when a APFSDS is penning 600, 700 millimeters of armor, you just can't realistically put that much on ever on a tank and have it, you know, still function. That's way too heavy. That's simply too much steel, you know. So they came up with the idea of, instead of giving it a ton of armor to protect it, make the tank really small, really fast, and make it really hard to hit. Because you don't need armor if you don't get hit. And that is where this thing came from, the ACVT program, which came up with two platforms, one of which is an interchangeable test bed, so just for testing, you know, the idea, and that was called the high mag, and the other platform was this thing, the HSTV-L, and this was more realistic to what an actual vehicle could look like. So HSTV-L stands for High Survivability Test Vehicle, dash L, meaning lightweight. This was a little gremlin tank made out of aluminum alloy instead of steel to save weight. There's a 600-ish horsepower engine, I think, so it's pretty fast, pretty nimble. It has an unusual gun. This is the 75mm Ares autocannon. This will spit 75mm rounds up to 1 round a second. And I think eventually they came up with a version that shot even faster. It was like 0.8 seconds to reload. So that's what, 1.25 rounds a second, which is pretty ridiculous. But don't get it twisted. This is nothing like the autocannon on an APC or an IFV. This was still designed to kill on the first shot, just like any other tank, like the Abrams or whatever. The idea of shooting fast was just to increase the probability of a hit or kill, especially when the tank itself is zooming around at however fast it was going. I think it was like up to 60 or 70 kilometers an hour, so that's pretty fast. It's pretty hard to hit things at that speed. So you put out more rounds, you increase the probability of hitting them, and you increase the probability of killing things. For the Minecraft build, we have this pretty simple, pretty angular hull here, and then we have this strange shaped turret and a big gun, just with a lot of like casing around it. And if you play with these mods, then you'll notice something wrong. You'll be saying that these blocks should not be moving with the gun. That's not something you can just attach them to. So this is actually done with a mechanical bearing in the back of the turret, and it is just geared down to match the gun rotation speed. So it looks like the blocks are attached, but they're not actually. Now this turret is too small to actually fit anything inside. It's only a block tall, so everything is, for the gun and everything is actually down below, sitting in the hull here in the turret ring area. And this build is actually 4 parts. You have the hull, you have what I like to call the bridge, which sits in the little pot in a little space in the hull, and that's what the turret attaches to, or the gun attaches to actually, and the visual top part of the turret just pastes onto that. Also, the crew. This is another interesting part of the tank. It has 3 crew. It has a driver, commander, and a gunner, which is not that interesting at all. But driver sits in the hull, and the gunner also sits in the hull, and the commander sits in the turret. And all 3 crew members can control the gun, I believe. The gunner, obviously. But the commander also has a hunter sight with thermals and stuff like that is independently moving, so they can track targets. And then they slave the gun controls to it, so they can control it that way. And I believe the driver also just has a duplicate set of gun controls. So that's pretty funny. I'm not sure why they did that. I wanted to recreate it in-game, but that's almost impossible, pretty much impossible. I don't know how you would do that. Maybe with like computer craft or something. But anyway, moving on. The mobility. This thing is geared up to 192 RPM to the tracks. Most of my tanks are running at 96, just because that's what comes out of the engine. The turret is similarly fast. It actually looks really fast, and that is done so it can match the turn speed of the hull. So you'll see, if you're doing both, then it kind of spins at the same speed, and you can control it a little bit better that way. for the gun itself to achieve the fire rate. I wanted to do 2 cannons in here, but with how little space there is, it's pretty much impossible. So I just did one, so it's a little slower than it should be. But I got it pretty quick just by optimizing the loader, just moving everything closer together, and that makes it load a little faster. So you'll see here. And it has that fast like burst, just because of how the loading works. But after that, it is still pretty fast. So it's a little bit slower than it is IRL, but it's pretty close. And turret speed can be a little bit hard to control when you're not also turning the hull to compensate. So I added a little feature where you can press the key to have the turret speed, so you see it's going fast, and you have it, and then make it just a little bit easier to aim when you're actually trying to hit something. But as you can see, it does work. It shoots. You can see how nimble it is. It's actually, I think, gonna be pretty hard to hit it as an enemy tank, but we'll see about that one. That's enough yapping. Let's take this thing against some real people and see how it does. Alright, here in the HSTV-L, the gun speed is downclocked a little bit just for reliability. Server has been stuttering a little bit from while I'm driving, which is a little annoying. Might not be able to dodge as many shots as I could. But we'll see how it goes. Should be fine. There is like a howitzer gun emplacement over there. I'm just gonna ignore them. They can't really move. And I want to try to, you see what I mean? Yeah, it might be a little rough. But we're gonna try to outflank people. That's the whole point of this thing. 2 tanks over here. There's also a tank to my right, who I'm going to ignore, although maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, this lag is not doing me any favors. Luckily I'm a little below the hill. Not really sure what I do here. I could go for this guy. He seems pretty fat and slow. I think I can just roll behind him. But maybe not. I should probably start shooting, huh? That's way too low, what the hell? He's an autocannon? Okay. I'm actually not fast enough. I'm gaining on him for sure. But, not closing as fast as I would like. I don't think he's actually damaging anything. This guy's clueless. Either that or he's just choosing to ignore me. Holy hell, these misses. Which way are you going, buddy? Don't look at me. Don't do that. Other way, other way, other way, other way. Shit. Turn, 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 turn. Come on. Put up the engine. Up the butt, up the butt. I'm gonna use him as cover, maybe? No, I'm not. Holy fuck. Lost traverse. No, only lost the ability to turn right. But I can still hull it. Just strafe. That was a bad shot. We'll let him start turning his turret and then speed up. I should probably just leave, but I just want to see how viable it is to. Oh fuck. No, I hesitated. That leopard's closing. Gun traverse? No, no gun traverse. I can turn down but not up. Yeah, that was bad. My gun is depressed too far to hit anything. This is awkward. Damn, I'm getting targeted a little bit, huh? Got him hit off at least. Survivability is holy shit. I was gonna say survivability is better than expected, but never mind. What a shot! Oh my god. Damn. That sucks. Just clipped the back of my tank, and it blew up. That's rough. Okay. Round 2, except this time I moved up the suspension just a little bit to help it go over blocks, because you saw last time it got caught once or twice, and that was really annoying. Also, some decals of our boy Spookston to hopefully channel his power and allow me to strike down our enemies. I don't really know what this little thing is over here, but we're gonna go over him first, because he seems like he's not too well armored. I lied. We're gonna go for the other thing first, because I know what that is. That's a Stridsvong type vehicle, I should say. That's 2 barrels, but it's no turret, casemate, sloped, flat, cheese wedge. You know the type, so seems a little more dangerous than the other tank. And hopefully he can horrible miss by me. I don't know how I did that. Stop lane, please. Back shots. Back shots tactic. Miss. Don't hit me. 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 Back up. Lagging. What a dodge. Please don't do this. Oh boy. This is awkward. Finding it a little difficult to drive right now. I do not want to be frontal with that thing. That's not what I want. That's not good. He's just turning too fast. He can keep up with me, actually. He stopped, though. I don't know why. Oh, they're dead. Okay. I don't even know what I hit to kill them, but... Yeah, what the hell did I hit? I should not drive in his line of fire, but it is what it is. I'm trying to juke him here. Shoot! Come on, not while you're looking at me, though. I'm trying to bait your shot, it's the whole point here. Flanked, outflanked, come on! Come on! No! Back up, juke! Too low. It's a little hard to tell which way my gun is pointing. Vertically. That was a good shot. That was a good shot. Beautiful shot. Broke his cannon. Maybe. I think that killed him, no? Spirit of Spookston has boosted me to do incredible things. Don't quote me on that. I think his turret's also a little screwed. Some might be dead, so we're gonna go for this thing over here while we can. Hopefully he just misses. Speed over armor, speed over armor. Can't hit me. Can't touch this. Jukes, he's too high anyway. Doesn't have the angle. Shit, wait, no. Other way, other way, other way, other way. My seat got broken, but my tank is fine. That's annoying. What the hell? My gun work? No, it doesn't. No, my load is dead. Yikes. Oh, that sucks. I don't want to blame the seed, because it really wasn't the seed. But shut the hell up. Better than last game. I think it's too good. Also, he's good at driving it, I will say. He's kind of smooth with it, so not much I can do there. All in all, the speed over armor thing kind of works. Sometimes if they're just good enough, then it just doesn't work at all. And they just hit you, and then you have no armor, and your speed doesn't matter. So it's like, you know, that's kind of dumb. But the outflanking is actually pretty nice, even if they don't miss straight up. Because of your speed, it makes it hard for them to hit you because they're trying to keep turning and track you all the time. So it doesn't really. It's a lot harder to do, just straight up. Definitely not a bad vehicle. I can definitely see where they were getting the idea. If you had someone a little more experienced to pilot it, it would probably do a bit better. It's probably helped the server wasn't lagging. But yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. In any case, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.